And then it looks like one,
All right,
2, 3, 4,
Elliott
5.
Trades, welcome back. Analysis on the the USD major pairs. Starting off with Euro USD. Yesterday, day before, for a while, I've been saying I am expecting some movement up. Okay, I've been saying that I've been expecting some movement up, but I'm not sure whether we will take this high. But this high would have been a finish impulse to the upside had this last move been in 5 waves, but it's in 3, and everything else that came before it is impulsive. So that gives me probabilities that we could potentially take out that high. Now, for a minimum, I'm looking at price at least grabbing this high, but I think it's quite likely we're going to grab this high, get into this supply, at which point I'll be looking for distribution. Excuse me. Now, even if we get distribution in here, we'll have to still watch price as it comes down into a demand zone, because I think we're likely to get distribution in here, but just because we get that does not mean that we're going to come down and go all the way below the lows. What I can say for the bearish analysis is that if we do take out this purple line here, this one right here, then I'm looking for a retracement to take it back down. Okay, until then, if you look here, sorry, I know my chart's kind of messy right now. We have a W formation. Okay, we have a W formation over here. We have basically an accumulation over here. So I'm definitely expecting price to shoot up at some point. I definitely expect this high to go. Like I said, this high most likely into at least this supply over here. I do think it's already on its way to do that. Okay, only other thing I can say, we're above the 50 static, we're above the signal line, we're above the baseline. Okay, we did have bullish divergence between here and here. We're above the 50 EMA and 13 EMA, and I'm very sure that we're continuing higher. GBPUSD, same thing. We've got this accumulation. Let me take this off for now. We got our accumulation, potentially trying to count the waves here. If we come down and we hit this line here, that would invalidate a potential 1, 2, 3, 4. Still, it's even looking shaky as a 1, 2, 3, 4 currently. As this structure that came up here, I didn't see a 4 and a 5 inside of it. We could be doing a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 leading diagonal or something of the sort. Or we could literally just have a 1. And we're looking for a 2 or an A and then looking for a B. Either which way, I'm looking for price to go higher. So either we sweep this low and go higher, or we grab the liquidity inside the range, respect this little low here, the 1 AM candle, and go higher. My eyes are drawn to here, this little accumulation here. Okay, we've tapped it once. We could come down, sweep that candlestick low into the demand again, maybe about 50%, and then go higher. But I'm looking for higher either which way on pound. There's an accumulation here. These highs are liquidity highs. You see how they're sloping. You see how we never had any wick come and grab this trend line liquidity as we were forming it. Nothing came up and grabbed that liquidity. I expect this to get taken out. I've had this target box on here for a little while now. I've been saying that that's what I expect to reach. 3618 and the 4618 aren't very relevant anymore, but I'm just going to take them off. But they are areas that I'm looking at potential resistance forming from. Okay, so that's pound. So pound, as I said, looking for this. Okay, same thing with GBPUSD. Euro USD, looking for upside. Maybe not so much of a pullback. We are pulling down a bit now. Okay, but same thing into this area. Maybe this little green box I got here will hold over here on the 5 minute. That's it's a 1 minute last order block over here. Potentially that's gonna hold to take price higher. What else have we got? NZDUSD. Start on the 4. NZDUSD, I'm looking for higher as well. Look how close we've gone. We've hit the 0.886. That alone tells me that that's not a two wave. That's a A, B, or this is the corrective A, B, C, and we're coming up. Okay, so this move here, I believe, is in the direction of the higher time frame trend to go higher. So either from here or from here, somewhere over here. Okay, one of these areas I'm expecting price to continue higher. In fact, let's go to the hour, put on the EMAs. The 50 EMA is right over there. Great. So this is what I'm expecting for AUDUSD along the lines of this. Okay, so NZDUSD, and finally we've got AUDUSD, which looks like it's coming down into this area. AUDUSD, actually looking at it, looks like it wants to go down. It looks like AUDUSD wants to go down. Give me a second. We could definitely keep pushing up. This accumulation here is an A, B, or a 1, 2. I think that's a bit too short for a completion. This looks like a good 1, like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a 1 or an A. Pull back down, continuation to the upside. So that's the analysis for now. I'll be back a little later. Remember, later on today, UK time 7:30, we have the interest rates decision, which is going to move the market, tends to move the market a lot. So trade safe, take care, peace.